Hi guys, I just wanted to jump in and make this video just to give you kind of an understanding of my current situation. In the comment section I've been telling you that I'm going to make a video, what happened to me and how I cut my trip short and came home before it started to get very serious, the whole current situation. Sadly I have lost a family member to this virus, a family member in the UK actually. We're dealing with that as a family. Obviously that's no easy task. This virus is real and we all got to respect the rules. I don't need to lecture you on that. You guys all know what to do, washing the hands, keeping 2 meters distance from everybody that you're not living with. Anyway, I'm not here to lecture you on the basics of social distancing or keeping yourself clean and things. You already know that, and if you don't, I'll leave a link down below to W.H.O.'s guidelines and things. I'm also going to be leaving a link where you can donate to help people who have been hit by this. I know pretty much everybody watching this video right now has been affected in one form or another, whether it's just having to stay at home or whether it's losing a job or even worse, like a family member. My heart's out with everybody who's struggling through this, and I'm sure everybody is in their own ways. It's something that in our lifetime that we've never seen, and who knows if we'll see it again, but it's definitely a wake-up call for us all to start focusing on what the more important things in life. Anyway, I won't get into that too much. I'm just basically here to share my story, what happened with me while I was in Pakistan and after that and things. Still lots of videos to come from Pakistan. Tomorrow is going to be regular scheduled Pakistan video on Sunday, and then a few more after that, but make this video today on Saturday for you guys to watch. Just not sure if I'll delete it. Anyway, so my story is I was in Pakistan, as you've seen in the videos. I was planning on traveling to another country. This was about 2 weeks, 3 weeks before things started to get really serious here in Europe and across the world, before countries were in full lockdown. And I could have gone to this other country and probably filmed some videos and things and got out of there, but there was a risk of, one, getting stranded there, and two, obviously spreading the virus if I had contracted it in Pakistan. Who knows? There were cases there, very small number of cases, but you can never be too safe, right? So thanks to this advice from my dad, actually. Sometimes you got to listen to your parents. He said that he recommended that I come home. So I did that, and I've been here in Hungary self-isolating. Luckily I've got a little bit of a garden to move around, go out for a few bike rides around just the neighborhood and surrounding streets and things to stay sane. I'm very fortunate in that way that I've got a little bit of a garden to play around in and go for a bike ride. I know some people aren't so lucky. The key for this has really been for me is to do a little bit of exercise each day. That's what's really kind of kept me on the straight and narrow. Lots of people are coming out and saying, be productive, learn that thing that you've always wanted to do, and I do think there's credit in that, but also you shouldn't feel a whole lot of overwhelming pressure to be achieving things, to be starting that course, to completing this project. Everybody goes through this their own way, so don't take somebody else's kind of anecdotal experience or recommendation on how you should be living your life through these days. I think the best way is to at least try and move your body a little bit, but also do what you want. If you want to achieve things, if you want to be productive, then do that. If you don't, then that's entirely up to you, and don't feel like you're lesser of a person or a bad person for not doing that, because this hustle porn kind of mentality, it can be quite dangerous. I mean, it brings a lot of good, but also don't let it make you feel inferior to others or like you're a less of a person because you haven't learned how to do a double backflip on the grass or something. What I decided to do in Pakistan, I had to change all my flights from this other country, which was in Asia but in a different area, and had to come back to Europe. Luckily for me, on this Pakistan series I had a flight sponsor. You might have seen it in the videos, Kiwi.com, which is a flight kind of search engine, and you're able to book like different journeys all around the world. We had big plans to make kind of a integration in one of the videos, but at this time it doesn't really feel right to do that. All I can say is, thank you so much to Kiwi.com for helping me through this. I know we're going to be working together in the future, but they really helped pull everything together and get me home before this really kicked off, because I have friends now in different places around the world, and to a certain degree they're stranded. They may have decided to go somewhere and wait out this whole situation, but for me I think it was the right decision to come home early, because this is essentially my home. I travel a lot, but I'm based here. So I just want to give a huge thank you to Mark and Camilla at Kiwi.com for facilitating my, basically getting home safely. So yeah, that was really huge of them to do that for me. So thank you guys. So I managed to get those flights changed, flew back here to Hungary, and just been doing what you do in quarantine, just living every day kind of as Groundhog Day essentially.
You shall not pass!
I mean, I try to mix it up a bit and got the editing to do and things. Just taking it one day at a time, I think, is a really good way to look at it. I hope the videos are bringing you some entertainment, and there's a lot more to come from Pakistan. I hope that you'll enjoy the videos. I just want to say a huge thank you to all the workers on the front line, the nurses, the doctors, all the people related to the healthcare system in all countries. These guys are real heroes, and some countries they're basically knowingly exposing themselves to this virus, and that's for the benefit of others, and there's nothing really more beautiful than that. So a huge thank you to you guys for all that you're doing. Another quick point I just want to make, I'm sure all of you guys are doing this, just being kind to people on a daily basis. Like if you're going for your weekly trip to the supermarket or something, just get a little bit of a conversation, try and lift up these people if you can, because you have the power to spread a bit of kindness, and that goes a long way. And it really because everybody's going through this, like if it's the workers, maybe you're calling a call center or something, everybody is going through this. So if you can show that bit of extra care towards these people, it makes the world a much better place. I'm going to leave a website below where you can go and donate to people who are facing financial difficulty, economic difficulty during this time. As you know, many people have lost their jobs and are looking to see where that next meal is coming from, quite literally. So if we can, if you have the extra in your pocket, $1 or $2, if you're going through that situation, obviously I'm not telling you to donate, or if you're financially stressed, of course not at all. But if you do have that extra bit of money lying around, then I'll leave that link below, and you can donate and help these people that need it the most. Basically, just wanted to make this video to say I'm not actually in Pakistan anymore, even though I have written that under the videos, but some of you may have missed that. So I wanted to make this video to just make it crystal clear that I'm no longer traveling, and I'm not advocating for anybody to go out and travel in these times, obviously. Shouldn't have to say that, but I do. So look after yourselves, look after your family, and look after everybody in general. Community in these times is pretty much essential. Write to that person you haven't spoken to in a while, or as I say, when you're in shops talking to general public, just show that extra little bit of care, and it will go a long way for you and for the receiver of your kindness. Alright, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next Pakistan video, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.